Hey, high rollers. This is Lynn, and thanks for checking in and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to share something that I think I kind of had a breakthrough with myself this morning. And it's crazy how sometimes life will push you to the place of almost like a rebirth, right? And so I've been doing this thing where I've been writing letters to my younger self. And it literally started off by saying, "Hey, little Lynn." And in those letters to myself, I found myself writing things that have almost blew my mind. Like, wow, I didn't know that that was in there. But it also has made me kind of change my view of my own self, writing to my younger self. I will share with you later the details of just the moment I realized that I need to change the lens or the view on life that little Lynn had to help change the view that the adult Lynn has, right? And so you know how people be like, what happened to you when you were younger? And I went there. I thought I had all got it all together. It started with rejection and identifying like, when did my rejection start, right? And knowing that, I'm like, okay, so I did a lot of surface work. I got it. I remember. I know. And so then, of course, again, life will cause you to go to a place where it feels like pain and it hurts and you're questioning yourself and you're playing scenarios in your head that don't mean anything. They're really scenarios that more than likely will never happen, right? But so I'm in this middle of this project, and then as I'm writing the project, I decided I'm gonna write this project and dedicate this project to my mom. And so I called her yesterday because what you're learning more about this is I talk about coping skills in one of my trainings on trauma. And I share my mom's story about how a word search is a coping skill for her, right? So I started this project thinking, okay, I'm going to write it, I'm going to do it. And then over halfway through it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to dedicate this to my mom. So then I wanted to reach out to her so I could ask her some questions about it. And through that, I had asked her, did she know what affirmation was after she told me what coping skills was to her and what word searches do for her. I asked her, did she know what affirmation was? And she didn't know what affirmations was. So we go over what affirmations are. We'll get to that too. But so I tell her to describe to me what an affirmation would be for her. And she gave me like this long thing. So I was like, look, I need like 3 to 4 words. And I gave her an example. I was like, so for me, I'll say, I am worthy. I am enough. And she sat there and she said, oh, I'm everything. And then she paused. And it felt like a shameful pause. And it felt like she wanted to like snatch those words back. And I quickly, when I realized it, I was like, you are everything. And we kind of laughed and broke the ice. So then I go to write to little Lynn this morning. And I'm asking, who are you? What are some things you wanted to do that you didn't get to do? What do you like? And as I'm asking her that, I realized that on 4 different occasions, look, in my journal, this is what my journal looks like to little Lynn. I got the dates. And again, these are happy tears. It says on 8/8, on 8/14, and on 8/29. Okay, those are 3 days that I'm aware of. I wrote to little Lynn, you are everything. And the symbolism in that is, you will learn the journey about me and my mom's relationship. And I come from a lot of abuse and neglect. I ended up in foster care. So it's like, also recently I realized that I've forgiven her. For years I thought I did because I was taking care of her, paying her bills, doing those things. I got to a point where like, oh, I still haven't forgiven her. And then I got to a place where I do forgive her. And let me tell you what forgiveness looks like. And you have to be real in your space. When you are thinking about somebody and processing about somebody, Do you still have anxiety? Do you still feel frustrated? Do you still play scenarios like over and over and over in your head? If you're doing that, then you probably still haven't forgiven them. And what I realized is I started dealing with my mom on my own terms. And through dealing with her on my own terms, somewhere in there, I started to forgive her. And when I was talking to her, we kind of laughed. And I had so much empathy for my mom. And it was at that moment I was like, wow, you have forgiven her for all the stuff and all the years that you felt like she caused you a lot of pain. So I just wanted to share that when you're in a space where you're trying to, I'm going to say beat the odds, because that's my journey. I beat the odds. To learn yourself, figure out, why do you always feel stuck, or why you're not making progress. And life will give you cute cues. But I got really still this morning. I've been up since like 3 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep. But it has been a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share with you, one, see what it feels like to start writing letters to yourself, your younger self, and see where it takes you, because I didn't start off realizing some of the things that I've written to my younger self. When I went back and reread it, I was like, oh my God, I said that to me. That was one thing. And then the other thing is, in the journey to heal and in your journey to find out who you are and rediscover yourself, other things and other people in life will come along and help you get to that place. It may feel uncomfortable a lot, trust me. It may come with challenges. It may come with pain. But transformation, that's my word to share. It's beautiful when you reach areas in your life and tap into areas of your life that kind of like been dormant. I was, asking little Lynn, what do you like? Who are you? What are some things you wanted to do that you never done? And it's amazing how if you sit and be still, stuff will start coming up. And that's what happened. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please comment. I just want to know what you guys think. And if you start doing this, if it will help you, or if you believe it'll help you, just let me know. And thank you.